Fans of classic theater can now immerse themselves into a vibrant production based off the story Alice in Wonderland. Right here in the Bay Area, a site-integrated theater company is inviting people to not only watch a play, but follow the actors and artists as the story unfolds. And here to tell us more about the adventures with Alice is director and associate producer Ava Roy and Britt Lauer. Ava?
Hi.
Hi, thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I feel like we're missing someone here, though.
She tends to sneak off into the edges of... She's right here. Bunny, you can come out. Come on out, Bunny.
Come on out. We're ready to chat.
Join me over here. She's used to being in full motion, full sprint. Can you sit for a little while? Yeah, you can sit for a little while. She's very excited. This is the White Rabbit.
Yes, hello,
Soon
White
we'll
Rabbit.
Meet her other self. Could we meet Britt as well? Yeah, okay, great. We follow the White Rabbit throughout Golden Gate Park. And also, when she's not being the bunny, Britt Lauer runs the company with me as the associate producer of We Players.
I love that. This is so much fun. Thank you so much for being here and sharing a little bit more about this. I would love to know just an overall view of what is We Players all about.
Yeah, thank you. Well, we stage site-specific productions, mostly in our state, national parks, as well as city parks. We've been working with the National Park Service and SF Rec and Parks for a long time. We've done things like Hamlet on Alcatraz, Macbeth at Fort Point, shows where the audience is on their feet, following the actors, musicians, and dancers throughout an environment, often trying to pair a play and a place so that they mutually enhance one another, so that we ideally learn more about the space and more about the play through that alchemical relationship of the two. And in this case, we're doing a much more whimsical production, not Shakespeare this time, but an adaptation that I've done based on the Lewis Carroll texts, Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. So you walk about a mile following the actors and musicians throughout this lesser-known stretch of Golden Gate Park in this particular version.
This is such a cool concept. It really is. To take theater, which you're used to just sitting in a theater, it's a little dark, and to bring this outside into nature, I love this. So, Britt, you are the White Rabbit. Yeah, tell me a little bit about your getting into character and what it's been like for you, preparing for this role.
Well, actually for this role, it's really easy, and especially as you're mentioning that we are outside, we're not in a theater, so as a rabbit, I have my whole natural world around me, and I get to look at the trees and the leaves and see hawks above me, and there's really this practice that we direct our audiences to look behind them, above them, below them, to the sides, not just in front of them. And I get to really model that for the audience as the bunny. I get to kind of look very close up at things and also have this much wider perspective. And I get to move in slow motion, and then the ticker hand of the clock, the second hand, starts to kind of set in, and I get to go much faster.
And as you mentioned, for the most part, in a traditional theater setting, we're sitting back, and often we're sort of sitting back and waiting for the show to come to us and to impress us and so forth. And this asks a bit more of the audience. It asks you to wear your closed-toed shoes that you can walk a mile in Golden Gate Park in May. It's spring, but it's also winter over there by late afternoon sunset when the fog rolls in. So there's this invitation for the audience to really lean in and work a little bit for their art. But as Britt's described, along the way, because we have this very deep, broad stage, I can put the bunny out half a mile in the distance, and your eye is drawn off into the distance, and you're still within the world of the play. Or maybe in looking off in the distance or up into the trees, you're rewarded by seeing a hawk or a great horned owl as well. So there is this invitation through this kind of multi-dimensional staging to experience the play, but also to experience the environment with more of your senses activated.
Yeah, so cool. What has been the reaction from families and people that have come out to experience it so far?
Well, first of all, they're all chasing this one. The littles, there's like a bank of little people, hand in hand with Alice, who are right behind the bunny. And then the adults are a bit slower and a bit behind them. So children are certainly lit up, but I would say that For the most part, I feel like I see a lot of adult faces open up into those eyes of wonder, big eyes, soft, relaxed faces, because we really invite people to play with us. It's very interactive in a choose your own adventure, choose your own level kind of way. And I think it really invites, of course, the original stories and the staging invites the child and all of us to kind of wake up a little and get curious. And so the response has been really delightful for this production in particular.
I love that.
I'll just show one instance. We were in rehearsal, and our Alice is Latinx, and she encountered some Spanish-speaking children, and she spoke to them in Spanish as Alice, and they were just so lit up and so delighted, and to see their themselves reflected in that classical character was really magical and really special.
Yeah, that's so sweet. I love that story. Thank you for sharing. So you guys are already in production. It's already happening. Give me the details of where and when people can experience this.
Absolutely. We opened last week. The website is weplayers.org. You might see some of these drawings all around Golden Gate Park. So that kind of identifies the stretch of Golden Gate Park that we're in along JFK between Transverse and essentially where the bison paddock is, more or less. People can go online and buy tickets. We run now through June 2nd, and there's kind of a wide range of options. Some shows on Wednesdays all the way through Sundays, but shows are always at 5 o'clock. It's a little over 2 hours, and again, we encourage people to dress warm, bring warm layers, wear comfortable closed-toed shoes. It's not a particularly rigorous walk, but it is outdoors for the duration, and we perform in whatever weather we get.
Yes, well, congratulations on this. I know that it's going to continue to be successful, and just all families out there will enjoy you and nature, and I think this is just so beautiful. So thank you for sharing with us here on Live in the Bay.
Thank you so much.